Hey, good afternoon, evening, or morning, depending where you are in the world.
Hey, good afternoon, evening.
I always hate when my sound's on and scares the crap out of me. So wherever you're in the world, because God knows, I've got people that watch from overseas where it's evening, and people, I think there are people on the West Coast or in time zones that are not mine. That would be afternoon. Right, morning. It's still morning on the west coast of the U.S. and of course afternoon because it's afternoon here. So I hope people are well. Um, so I said I'll be rolling on these two. Hopefully I will get. I'm not gonna get the elf quite finished today. We'll see. Oh, it's right. I was thinking of setting up. We'll see if I set up the giveaway for the elf. I may today. We'll see how many people are about. Otherwise, I'll do it next week. But I want to start on a Saturday and I'll end on a Saturday. I'll give everybody a week to get their entries in. So, and my brain is not working. It's sad. No Kevin today, so I won't start out with a shot. And I don't know where the hell Pete is. Usually Pete the Hydrator's here. Is it? I guess this must be a slow Saturday. And that's fine. As long as I'm here painting and there's somebody keep me company, I'm great. So I'm going to start with, today's also supposed to be show and tell day too, which I'll do probably about 1:30 my time, so about an hour in or an hour and a half in. Somewhere in that time frame. Hi Jotun, how are you today? Oh. I'm happy the elf is almost done. And I've got this next one, which is, you can't buy it yet. You could get it at ReaperCon or at a friendly local game con who buys the pack, I guess. Because that's where I stole her. She was basically, she's an abandoned mini. Oh, no. So yeah, she was an abandoned mini at a paint and take. That they bought the paint and take kit. Baldy! Thank you. Oh, and by the way, here's, if you did not see it since you just popped on, here's the elf. I think this looks, you guys have helped me absolutely make this thing special. I'm going to be sad to see it go. Remember, it's a giveaway if you're a subscriber because, let's face it, the subscribers help make it possible. So last time I did the top of the cloak, this purple ombre type effect. And then what have I got left? Oh, I've got, I think all that's left on him is the little sword, which I've been told to paint it however I want. Ha 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 ha. And the base. And Crimson's not going to be here because he's at a 40k event. So I'm going to save that for when he's here. The mossy base. The Ifrit, yeah, I'm happy with the Ifrit. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm happy with the non-metal metallic gold. One of the things I think I need to work on a little bit, because I keep saying I'm going to. I did to a degree. Like, this is definitely darker over here than it is over here, because I want my light to be coming from this way. But some of the other areas I kept going. So, yeah, that's something I want to work on as a personal thing. Last time I worked on the inner, like the demon heads on this armor. I think I need to brighten up that middle one because I do have my gold, or I need to kill my gold a little bit, which maybe I'll do. Although, yeah, at more point, I think I need to brighten that skull up. And maybe kill that gold back there a little bit, but that's not super bright back there, so maybe I'll leave it. And let me see, did I finish? I'm debating whether I want to add a little more highlighting to his face. And I've been trying to, and I kind of like this where I actually used fiery colors to do the highlights and stuff on the it's almost like a tiefling head. It's got the horn, or it's something with horns. Most of the other things I'm pretty happy with. And then, well, I don't know if Sionis is here, but Sionis did blow points. I have a channel point reward for, oh, you know what? I gotta shut it off, huh? Baldy, you are definitely streaming today, right? You feel up to it? Because that's kind of an important thing. There's Pete the Hydrator. Better later, late than never, right? Well, good morning, but good afternoon to you. Let's see. Create a dashboard. We're going to open a new window. Let's see. What the hell's viewer rewards? That's what it is. Yeah. For channel points. I gotta make sure overtime is shut off because I didn't the last time when Jeltip was on. He used it and I'm like, I can't do it right now. 50 minutes overtime. Let me shut that off because I can't do 15 minutes overtime because I believe Baldy is streaming. Do you feel better? I did ping you this morning on Discord to ask you how you were doing. Are you feeling better? Alright, so... Wow, my colors all kind of... I have a wet palette, and I do tend to try to fill up my palette before I get rid of the sheets. I don't just use like a little bit. I don't change it per project. Although most times it kind of works out that way. Actually, I don't want this huge brush either for that. I'm going to use... I actually found I've like this 5/0 brush size for smaller details. It is true that the important part of a brush is the fact that it holds a point. But, you know, use whatever works for you. And this does actually work for me, so... Add a little... I hear my client. I had a client picking up his blood ravens today. And I told him I stream at 12:30, and he showed up at 12:30. So, my husband's entertaining him. But that is one of the great things about my husband is he is very helpful to me, especially for stuff like that. Ooh, I'm happy with that. That looks good. Just adding a little bit more punch to that demon head. And then I want to add a little punch to this skeleton head in the middle. I'm basically painting them all the same, like this red to yellow. If it's bright enough. Maybe a hint. I was thinking about putting some in there, and I think I went, nah. But now I want a little bit of highlight. So how are people today? Oh, good. I am glad that... I hope that's an extra 3 to 4 hours and not just 3 to 4 hours because that's... Well, that's me on Thursday nights, apparently. I basically... So let's see. And sure stream them normally maybe 1 hour. Let's see how it goes. I have been alone at home for over a week. I need to have... Well, you're here, so you're getting some human well, as long as you think I'm a human. But yes, I totally get it. I'm sorry I'm sorry, whatever it was you had, that's the pits, and that sucks. But I'm glad you're on the mend. I think I'm gonna try to darken this here. I want this side brighter than this side. And I think I want to bump up. I'm doing a lot of nitpicky stuff right now. And then what am I doing after this? I think I'm gonna do, I might start doing this here. I have ideas for that. Although I gotta be careful. Time is what do you mean last night? Oh, haven't slept more than 3 hours in one go per day for the last week. That's awful. So yes, these 3 for the top of the 3 last night. Oh, well, that's good. So you know what? If you're homesick, just sleep when you can. I'm gonna even brighten this up a little more. Alright, so I'm brightening this little patch right here. Or trying to. Come on. Trying to do it to that bottom corner. All right. That looks a little better. Maybe just to here. Hope people can't hear them. I can hear them downstairs. You know what? You guys... Wait, Crimson, you're not supposed to be here. And I don't think it's right if you're not going to be here for you to come in and blow channel points to get me to drink unless you're going to stay. Mister, unless your 40k event was canceled. I know you're not going to be here. I'm going to veto it and let somebody else spend it. I wonder if I can reset like a timer if that happens. I'm gonna do it, but you're not supposed to be here. I know my 40 game. Oh no! Oh, that's too bad. Well, I guess then I have to drink because you're gonna be here. I was gonna, anyways. You blew the channel point reward, and also I thought it was kind of weird that you even had time to pop in for 5 minutes. Well, then we'll see what I work on. I'm planning on doing some work on the elf, and there's not much to work on the elf, so maybe we'll finish. I was thinking of starting the giveaway. I mentioned I might start the giveaway today. I might not. It depends on how many people are around, and this might be a quieter week. No, I'm not. Oh, no. Oh, I can refund channel points? I should do that with Pete the Hydrator, because I know I kind of owe him. I owe him a shot, too, but I'm not drinking 2 together. I do actually remember when people have spent points and I haven't redeemed them yet. It's not many. There's a little extra hydrate for Pete. Basically right now, I could say I owe Pete a shot and I owe Gel Tip in overtime. Because he tried to put it overtime on Wednesday, and I'm like, I can't do it. I'm going to Garrett's because I didn't shut it off. Oh, I would be more worried if you were actually spending money on channel points, and the way you accumulate them. I mean, I tend to get them fast, so they come back fast. Alright, but today's show and tell. I'll do show and tell somewhere between 1:30 and 2 o'clock my time. I'm in the Eastern, so basically an hour to an hour and a half in. Is that good? Is that good? I think, alright. I'm sad Cyrus is not around, because I'm going to try doing a teal. Do I have a teal? I have a teal. I have Crimson's teal. But I don't want to use Crimson's teal. That's your paint, not mine. So here we go. We're going to go looking through paint boxes. I have some teals too, actually. But I think... Actually, I know where it is. There is, let's see. Oh, my bag. Let me see if I have any in the... I don't think... Nope, none of the new colors. Ugh. I know where oops, I believe it's Grindy Will Blue. That's Hobgoblin Blue. That's not the right blue! I need Grindy Will Blue. Here it is. This is a good teal. Right here. That looks pretty good. Here, I'll flip it around so people can see the number. It's part of the Pathfinder paint line. What else do I have? I have Airsoon. Yeah, not greenish enough. Definitely want to stay more to... Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I should probably base coat this a green. Or a green mixed into that to darken it. I don't have a good dark teal. That's that, Crimson. I'm not using yours. And actually, it's sad. It's killing the color. It looks more blue on my screen. It's actually more green. My cameras oftentimes do this. I'm gonna try, yeah, reptilian green. I don't think I have my peacock green up anymore. I think I put it away. But this should work. At some point, I need to put an order into Reaper. I'm running out of pure black, which could be a problem. Well, it could be a problem, but I do have a huge thing of cheapy paint. So I'm going to take my Grindilo blue, which as I said, it's a teal. I'm going to mix it in with this green and try to get a darker color that is related. This is how I do this. This is how I get colors, you know, when I don't have them. I mix. And for a single mini, not really a big problem. For a army, more problematic. That's not, it is. I may, you know what, I'm going to base coat this. This is darker than the actual color. But I may do something to actually further darken all that. I think I like this color with this. I needed a teal. I don't know what it is with Cyrus and teal. Because I think the second time he's tried to put teal in my paint palette. I was gonna say, I'm just gonna use this. I might actually use some shading ink on this. Typically I don't, like on my nicer pieces I do sort of not use as much, but I think I already used some, if I recall, the shade or skin. Oh, the one you gave me is a great color. I actually really liked it. So, yeah, tomorrow I will make sure I bring your reward. Well, if you want the other ones done, then you can pay me for it. I've been actually making some decent progress on my commission work. So I just, as I said, my client's here to pick up the Blood Ravens that I just finished. And I've moved on to Aldari, back to the Aldari army. After I do get this bunch done, it'll be done. There was 5 left. However, that is not all of the work. I wish the hell this camera was more true to the color in this. It is definitely more green. Even though that doesn't look bad, I think. Even the more blue. I will, as usual, I will post pictures on Discord of my progress of this so you guys can all see what it actually looks like. Someday, maybe I'll be able to afford a new, nicer camera. That would be good. I gotta get this done though. She's due on the 22nd, and I'm a little nervous that I'm not gonna get it done for then. One of the things I need to do is I want to construct a base. That's basically a lava base. Dandy Bagel actually put like a lava base he did, which was really cool. He used a crackle paint from it's a craft paint, and it worked. It was really effective. So I like that, but I think I'm gonna do something where I'm gonna put it in green. I'm gonna make a green stuff base, and I'm gonna inscribe in the lines of the what? I'm gonna strive the lava lines. I guess that's what those are. So, someone brought forth the idea, I don't remember at the moment who it was, it might have been Make Right, of doing like a painting thing of stuff inspired by Queen Elizabeth II. So like corgis was the one thing that came up. I'm tempted to do it. No, it could be anything. I do have, but I keep wondering if it's kind of in bad taste at the moment. I have the God Save the Queen Warhammer mini that was 3D, basically was made as a 3D printing thing. And Cyanus did. I keep debating whether or not it'd be a good time to paint it or a bad time to paint it. Chat can tell me what they think. Is it, yeah, oh, if they use a hairdryer. True. I don't know, I've never actually used crackle paint. But I'm still thinking about, well, because also I need to set her feet in. So having like a thicker base would be good. I think it's more, I mean, I can run out and buy it. It's not that expensive. But it's also fun to do a little sculpting too. I don't do a lot of sculpting. But anyways, the God Save the Queen mini, if you recall, is a Warhammer inspired, in fact, there are Warhammer stats for her, and oh my god, she's badass. But I'm wondering if it's in bad taste to do it. I mean, I sort of actually, she was an interesting lady for sure. Whether you agree, there are a lot of course, people saying get rid of the monarchy. Well, whether you agree or not with the monarchy, still didn't lessen what she was. So, I don't know if people want to see me do it. Although, I have like a bunch of stuff on the stream. I already have a bunch of stuff listed for the stream. What was I going to do after this? If I have time, I want to paint a pirate because I've always considered September Pirate Month. So I want to pull out one of my Brine Winds after I finish this. If it's long as it's still in friggin'... Hopefully I finish this by the 22nd. Then October is two things. Of course, it's Halloween month, so it's Scary Month. And it's also October, which is my particular favorites. So I'm thinking of painting an orc on stream. And then maybe something Halloween themed. Because believe me, I got plenty of stuff that's Halloween themed. So I don't exactly have a lot of time. And then, of course, there's still all the Critical Role stuff I got to do. I will get back to that. I'm going to at least finish off the Mighty Nine. We're going to make that part of it. I want the cloth hanging around this. Like, I can't see where it goes here. It's a little translucent. My paint's a little translucent, so... But tell me what you want. Oh my god! Hey, it's both of them! It's a Cyanus and it's a Mini Mommy? I did! So Cyanus, that's more green than shows on screen, but this is going to be your teal you asked for, and I think that looks pretty striking on this mini. What do you think? Do you like it on her? I could put some... I was thinking about whether or not I had time, but I don't know. I could put almost a little fiery things on here too. Maybe to tie it together, but it's almost like this is a shot of color it kind of needs. Today's show and tell, guys. So it is your last chance to post anything on chat right now that on Discord. Won't link it in chat if you are not on my Discord. I can't believe actually my Discord. It's nice. I don't even. It's weird. I call it my Discord, but that's for name only. I consider it our Discord. But I can't believe our Discord has accumulated 80 people on there. I just, you know what, whether people are just lurking about or... I understand there's just too many Discords in the world right now. I'm just happy to have you there. But bonus points if you do actually post your stuff on there for me to share with everybody else here. And give feedback, or especially if you're on. Yeah, actually I just realized her foot needs a little work. I see a paint chip. I will do that later. There is a lot of teal. Paint is not super thick, which is nice. It'll apply nicely. But yes, I was just saying, should I consider adding the God Save the Queen mini into yeah, wow, what the hell is that, Cyanus? I'm wondering if I should add the God Save the Queen mini into my rotation. And I am an admirer hers, you know. But I'm not sure if it's a good time. It is sort of a parody. But on the other hand, they gave her such formidable stats. It's almost like it's an honor to her. I almost wish we said in some ways it'd be kind of cool if we could do what they did there, animate her and have her be around for, like the Emperor a zillion years. Whatever happened to the Emperor? I mean, people know. I don't know. I'm not really well versed, horribly well versed in 40k lore. I've been trying to get better at it. Oh no, don't tell me I'm gonna run out of paint. I'm not gonna run out of mixed paint, am I? There's still some on here. I do really love the mini, and I love a good parody. I heard she was very funny. We didn't often get to see that, but the people who knew her best said she was actually quite funny, had a sense of humor. So maybe she'd appreciate it. Being immortalized. Yeah, he's mostly dead. Well, that's what I mean. So would she be. Although he does have that text-to-speech device. Hi, Dwayne! I guess you did fine. You know, asking me 10 minutes before stream, not the best time to ask me if I'm streaming today. But guaranteed, and for everybody, not just Dwayne, if I am not going to stream, I will post an announcement. I will have announcements places. I will post it on the Discord. So those of you on Discord will know if I'm not streaming. I may not necessarily throw it on Twitter or Facebook, but sometimes I might. A lot of times I'm not streaming, either A, I've announced it here first, or B, I'm sick and I'm not feeling well. So, but I will still make a point, even if I don't feel well, to throw it on my Discord if I'm not streaming. No, I will not be streaming on October 15th. As for whether or not, now, on the last Saturday of this month, so apparently it's going to be like Leagues of Votan Day or something at the Games Workshop store. We need to see if we can get these. But my best friend invited me on a paint date, so to speak, to go to the Warhammer store in Brookline, Massachusetts, and paint up, because they're going to have them to give away, like, the freebie ones, and you can go to the store and paint one up. And this sounds fun to me, so I'll let you know. Now, one of the other things is we want to find out if maybe there's going to be something like that at the local store. If there is, it's possible I could run down and just pick up a mini. And maybe the 24th I'll spend painting it on here on the stream. I am so close to finishing this, and I am like scraping paint from it's like the bottom of the barrel here. I feel like now I could maybe mix some more, but I want to get a coat on at least. Listen, I feel bad it's not showing up as green. It is a lovely teal green. Are they doing... Yeah, you could get one from Midgard. I say, so you probably think it's just at the Warhammer stores? Grump, 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 grump. Because if I had my way, I'd love to grab a Leagues of Votan freebie and paint it up here for everybody, but if it's not in the cards, part of it is it's, hanging out with my best friend and doing some painting would be really cool. I'm gonna shoot him if he doesn't friggin' ever do his He's got like all these Necrons to put together. And he still hasn't done it. Oh, I got freaking... What color did I base coat this thing with? Yeah, okay, yeah, if it's a local store, they'll announce it. The thing is, yeah, my bestie went to the Warhammer store. And, wait a minute, I know what color it was. I think it was red brick. Where can we part of the normal monthly freebie they give away? Oh, maybe it is. So basically, he got. What do you mean, no? No what? No what, Pete? No, I'm not streaming again on a Saturday? I'm the worst. I'm sorry. Oh, come on. Really? Color in that spot. I hit that with some green. Boo hiss. One thing I will have to do, I keep nicking my mini with... nicking spots that aren't supposed to be green with the teal. What the hell are you... Never mind, I am like so used to... I am so used to your weird posts, Pete. I love you, Pete. Your weird keyboard. I'll blame that. Alright, where's my... Alright, so what was the thing? I did reptilian green. That's not reptilian green. I want reptilian green. I'm using this, and I mixed that in with the teal to do that color. So I said it's reptilian green. I'm going to snag some of that straight out. I feel like I need to do something because I like it, but it needs some shade. It needs some dark. I'm going to go lighter, but it needs something darker in these creases. I'm not even sure it's dark enough. It's fairly dark. Or I'm just going to wash it. I'm going to do like a... Yeah, it's not dark enough. Alright, so what I'm going to do... I have a bunch of washes. Are they in here? They are in here. Maybe I'll try BL10 green. I could do something cool and interesting. I could pick like... Try a little of this. I'm so sad that this paint went away because it was a gloss. I love this cryptic armor shade. I'm gonna try something. I may not like it. Oh, I know it's really strong. I use it. I'm gonna grab a brush and I'm gonna wipe a lot of it off. I can do something to darken it up. I'm also doing a very directed shade. So, what I really liked was when we put it on DJ's Necrons, it gives them a rusty appearance, and I really liked it. But yeah, I'm kind of used to using this stuff. It just needs some depth. I figured this is sort of a warm color that and she's such a warm-hearted person. She's outright fire. By the way, the description you should say for this mini is she's lit. Oh, the BL10. I'm not gonna do the BL10 green. I'm gonna do this color. I want to do something a little different and a little interesting. This is actually very strong too. Listen, I'm doing like more directed shading. I'm not going to paint this over the whole thing. I'm just going to paint it in the crevices. Can I make up words? I mean, this is a perfectly valid mini painting tactic. Do directed shading. So basically, just put the wash in the areas you want it in. And then sort of blend it in. Although it's a wash, so it's pretty blended. What the hell happened? I'm looking at my web palette and I think something happened with my paper. Looks like it ripped. This web palette paper is actually getting towards the end of its use. It's basically covered. Oh, that's what I mean by it's a little strong. That's too strong. Just want a hint. This is actually going to be the dark side of this, so I'm going to actually go back to my green, our darker green. And I'm going to shade this in. This is very much the dark side of this. Loincloth thing. So I'm making this darker. Oh, let's see. So what's everyone up to? And we haven't got to that part of the portion of the. What are you all up to? What are you all painting? If you're painting. Let me know. Well, of course, if you're on the Discord, you can always post what you're doing in the work in progress section. I've got several projects going on right now. Eating corned beef stew. Well, that sounds. I don't know. I'm not a big corned beef fan. Although my bestie makes a killer corned beef and cabbage. It's almost like stew. It's so good. Now I'm trying to work some of this a little darker into these little cracks here. These little folds. They're folds. It's cloth that doesn't have cracks. If it's cracking, then there's a problem. I do like it though. By the way, when it said the description of this mini, if you want to give it some positiveness, say it's just lit. That mini is lit. Oh, actually, let's put some of that shading in here. Then I'm going to steal a little bit of this. This is that original reptile green. Right now my focus is all on the shades, on the shaded areas. There a ding! Oh, hey, it's the mini arcanist! Who is a lovely individual. She is wonderful. Please follow her if you don't. I'm going to move my water out of the way so I don't dump it. And you know, I'm going to move this shading ink out of the way, which is Cryptic Armor Shade Gloss, because if I ruin that, there ain't no more. Let's do a little shout out. Oh, thank you. You know what? I wonder if I can figure out how to do this. One thing I have, like, totally failed on is I should probably have some mods. Some people with moderator status. See if I can figure out how to actually remember how to do that. It's been a long since I've promoted anybody anything. Community? Roles Manager. There we go. So I'm going to add, let's see, let's make a couple people mods here. Wait, really? That's all I have on here for MV? How the hell did I, wow, really? Well, apparently, well, Mini Mommy, I'm going to add. I can't, all right, I guess I'm going to have to kill you as a VIP. Really? I can't. There we go. Mini Mommy, I'm going to make you a friggin' moderator, because why not? How the... Oh, I do. Okay, there's Crimson. Okay, Crimson. I have to take off the damn VIP. Well, you can't be a VIP. Now you're a friggin' moderator. There. I should add some more VIPs, and maybe I will. Because I love you all. Alright, so now I have mods. There you go! You guys are both mods. You can fight over Crimson. Basically, you both can fight over, you know, posting stuff on here. Now, when you're both here on the week that on Wednesday nights, Crimson is going to be all up to you because Mini Mommy can't be here on Wednesdays, but she's here on Mondays and Saturdays. Also, Mini Mommy, I need to do this. I don't know if your kid's around, but let's say a trombone. So much your kid loves the sad trombone. That's fine. Well, it's funny because you're around on Mondays. Oh no, you're right. Wednesdays is later. That's right. Never mind. I'm being dumb. Yeah, Wednesdays. Wednesday my stream is at 8:30, and Mondays my stream is at 7. But it has to be 8:30 because I want to move it. I want to raid into Gareth. right after, and I don't want him to make his stream earlier unless he wants to, but he does both the streams at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Alright, let me add some more. Let me add... Oh, now I can reopen this. Whoops. Thanks for the shout-outs, guys, to Mini Arcanist. What were you doing today? And feel free to share, Mini Arcanist. We also recently talked. I don't know if that thing is gone. I don't know if you've ever have put it out yet. I know when you do podcasts, you tend to have multiple episodes in the can ready to go before you actually start putting them out, and that's fair. I hope you're still here, Mini Arcanist. Because I'm talking to you. We had a lovely chat on her. She was looking for mini painters to come on and talk with about mini painting things and about, you know, what we do. And I've been addicted behind. Oh, don't worry. By the way, don't worry about it. Please don't feel like you have to get it out anytime soon. This is your timeline, not mine. But I'm very excited. And more to the point, I had a really enjoyable chat with you. It was just a lot of fun. And what did you work on today? And as I said, if you want to put, my links are open if you, of course, want to post. I'm so sorry. You know what? Brain. Yes, I knew that, and I'm an idiot. You are they. You were a joy to chat with, too. And by the way, as I said, as no offense at all, ever. I honor everybody's pronoun. Whatever you want to be called, I will call you it. I don't care. If you want to say your pronoun is purple, yeah, thank you for that. I deserve that. If you say your pronoun is purple, I will honor that. I actually wish there was a purple. I want a purple pronoun so I can be it. Honestly, I'm sorry about that. Maybe at some point I'll remember, but it's as bad as me remembering names, and it's a curse. I never mean any offense by it. And at some point, my brain will kick in, and I will learn. So, my apologies. It is they, them, for sure. I'm very excited, though. You're May Mortarian. I love the fact you do so much Warhammer stuff. So, what else have you been still working on yours? Well, is that one of the... That's not one of the sisters. I think Mortarian's a demon, right? Yeah, Big Bad Plague Bad Daddy. Yeah, it's like a plague demon. I do... I remember looking that up. It is cool. So, I want to know, anybody here going to get the Horus Mini when it comes out? Because that thing is awesome. For the Horus Heresy, the Horus from Horus Heresy. That thing is amazing. I'm so happy you're doing Sisters. I feel like they have such an you know what? Maybe it's not everybody's aesthetic, but I feel like the Sisters have such an interesting aesthetic with basically they wear cathedrals, they wear pieces of churches, and I actually really I like the aesthetic. But as I said, I understand if not everybody else does. And you are doing them incredible justice. If you have any pics you want to share, it also is show and tell day. So you can you can throw them on Discord since you are there when you have them. And if it's in the next half hour, I'll share them on stream. Otherwise, we'll get them next week, I'll be next week because I believe I'm streaming next week. It's the 24th. I may go to the Warhammer store and paint minis with my best friend. I don't think I'm going to put some there. There's no specific. So what it is, it's any of the ones that you can post work in. So work in progress, 3D printing, if it's 3D printed. I'll even do terrain. I'll do Theravon French Challenge 3, which is what this is for. It's basically we're all painting genies. You're welcome to paint a genie. You have to get the due date. The due date is the 22nd, though, so you don't have a lot of time to paint a genie. Let's see, work in progress, finished minis, terrain. I have a terrain piece to show off today. Oh, Bagel Dandy did an amazing job on a piece of terrain. Theravon French Challenge 3. I think that's it for the mini post. Work in progress, finish. Yeah. So either any of those, I just go around those and show off what's in there. Of course, social media links, fine too. Alright, so I'm going back to my green, my initial green. I'll blend this in. To hell. You know, there are times I wish I would, although I can't really blame old age on forgetting important things like names and such. But I don't think it's helping. I'm just so happy you're here, though. I'm happy everyone's here because honestly, I love having people to paint with, which is why I run a mini painting. I host a mini painting date at the store, which is at a store called the Queen's Gambit. Hey, I remember that at least. That's gonna be tomorrow from 1 to 4. If you are in the Massachusetts area, we would love to have you. Or the northeastern Mass, New Hampshire. We would love to have you drop by. But that said, I love to paint in a social setting, so that's why I do the stream. Also, after showing, I will work on this until show and tell time, and then I will probably switch. I will probably work on the little sword on my giveaway mini. The Lost Prince. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can lighten that up a little bit. I think I've officially killed my base coat for this. I think it's dead. And I think what I'm going to do tomorrow at Paint Day is I'm going to start Gel Tips subscriber reward. I'm doing pretty good at getting that out now. I mean, it's been... I know it's a little bit long, but it's not too bad. I'm going to add some of this green in here. As I said, this is the dark side, so I want to make it on the whole darker than the other side. Ha! I would, yeah, you're overseas. That would require plane tickets and things. That isn't happening. What time is it? It's 1:31. All right, I want to do a little more work on this. So I said, I have a mess of projects going on right now. I basically have this thing, of course. And then I have, I'm doing a mouseling for the Reaper Quarterly competition. Of course, I'm doing the giveaway elf. That's the other thing going on in the stream. I'm doing my commission work. Oh, I also got a little baby dragon done, which I need to post up. I have not done that yet. I believe I might have on Discord. I need to do it on Twitter and on Facebook. I gotta post everything on Facebook. I'm like being and on Instagram. I'm actually really happy. I need to actually do some Instagram stuff now because I have a new follower and it's somebody who oh my gosh, I can die happy now. I have a certain James Wapelius, or Wapple, just followed me on Instagram and I'm like going, oh my gosh! Because I think he's just the coolest, although we all know that Kathy, his wife, is the best Wapple. But he's pretty wonderful too. They're such wonderful ambassadors to this hobby too. That's all I want to be, is an ambassador of mini painting. This is gonna definitely ship to way green, but I'm gonna try to get it back to some blue. This is a really good teal green though. I said I'm focused on the darks today. And since I'm gonna want to get to the elf, that may be the majority of what I do today, is just the dark areas. Just to give myself an idea, though. I love teal green. That's one of my favorite colors. Which green? Okay, so the green that this is now mostly kind of is it's a combination. I did mix. So I mixed, no, not basilisk. Oh, that's close. I mixed Grindylow blue and reptilian green together. Because I needed something darker than this Grindylow blue. By the way, I'll once again declare, these are coming out way more blue on stream for some reason. So look at it online, you'll get probably a better sense. It is definitely more green, and since most of you are on my Discord, you'll see it because I'm going to get pictures of it much more. You'll realize how much more green this is. But I love this color. I love the Grindylow blue because it's so teal. I said I'm gonna start lightening things up. Hey, Mini Arcanist, by the way, if you are still here, and I understand if you're totally not, and you'll never hear it if you're totally not, But if you're still here, if you want to plug anything too that you're doing other than your stream, which we already got, like this thing where you want to talk to mini painters, please do. I love it when people plug their stuff. That's part of the things is I would love to, be that connection between people too. If you're not still here and you took off because you need a break, good for you. I'm going to try to soften up this little shade in this because this is the lighter side. So I'm going to take the reptilian. See, the color I've been painting in the shades other than that cryptic armor. Oh, news. Has been the reptilian green. Straight out of the bottle. To mix a little up of my darker green. Because I did not intend on getting stuff there. For some reason, my paint seems to have splattered. This is the light side, so I don't want this. Why do I keep nailing the foot with friggin' hydrate? That's fine. Probably, you know what? That nameless Reaper paint, I'll bet you was an experiment. Some of those sample paints I know are experiments that they give you. Some of them are mistakes. Okay, this is the dark. This is the lighter side. So my darker color is going to be this reptilian green. I realized I missed this whole section. See, that probably should be out of the light, so darken that up. I know, that's the thing is like, there's a reason why I became an affiliate, and there's a reason why I expound on how awesome they are. So they do stuff like that. You get samples in your orders of paint colors that either something it was not quite on in terms of a full out color match. Some of them are outrightly, I think, experiments, I think is what Anne said. Who used to do it, so she has the inside knowledge. And they'll just randomly give you paint, and not a lot of other places will do stuff like that. Do you think GW would ever give you random paints? No. Because it would cost them money. Even if all they're going to do, logically, even if all they're going to do is take the paint and throw it away because it was a bad batch. And by bad batch, I mean doesn't quite match the color. I said, there are reasons why I like this company very much. I really do wish I could have gone to ReaperCon. Who's game to go with me next year if I go next year? If it's still a if. I still haven't. I mean, next year is a year away. Obviously, I'll have to figure that out before I and before the con, because plans will have to be made. But there's two. Next year, I either want to do Gen Con or ReaperCon. I'm not sure which. But if I was to do ReaperCon, is anybody interested in going who's on this chat? I do recommend it if you're a mini painter, because you can potentially learn a lot. You can potentially learn a lot even if you don't take the classes. You could hang out the whole time and just paint with people. Add jokes to my order now. Oh, yeah. Wait, is that how you actually guarantee the sample paints? Add jokes to them? Well, that's always the big thing, and that's even a thing with me. It's gonna depend on... Basically, I use money from my commissions to do these trips. So... we'll see. I mean, we'll see how commissions go and such, too. Right now, I'm doing quite well in terms of how much work I've got to do, so... I still have several $100s of stuff sitting to paint. And that's just what's on my shelf now, not... Well, it's probably more. It depends on several hundreds. Probably a lot more than that. Because these people are cool people. And you play games with them and have fun. I mean, you can't... I mean, while you can play games with yourself... Yeah, some games you can't. Like, playing 40K with yourself, I don't think works too well. Yeah, I'm adding in the actual color now. This actual Grindylow blue to lighten up these, the surfaces that are more towards the light. Also, because I'm kind of curious of what it looks like, and if I still like it, so that's good. I'm happy I still like this color with the rest of the mini. You made the same joke. I don't know, I play it myself all the time. Wait. You said, I mean, I would say you said it, not me, but I actually kind of said it too. By the way, this channel I do have a tag for mature audiences, so off-color jokes and things like that are perfectly fine by my standards. I like to say I'm a terrible person. There's another crease right there. Right here. So I'm taking some of the green, the reptilian green, and I'm shading that. I'm so sad it looks so blue, and I don't know why am I so off. Alright, let's move the camera a little bit. Now that it's 1/4 of 2. Let me move the camera down a little bit. because apparently it's not quite in the right spot for where I hold this. This is supposed to be kind of dark down here. This is away from the light. I'll make another little in-between color here. So I can lighten up this just a hair. I don't want to be super light. But I do want some variation here. Because there's a deep, deep recess. I love that. I love that emoji. I need to make more emojis. I really need to make more emojis. I know it's just a matter of having time to do it. I would like to. I started working on some. Basically, one I wrote up as it's the purple wave. Because, you know, purple. I figured we might be able to use that if we're rating. I'm going to make them follower emojis, too. It's not that, you idiot! In this case, Crimson... In this case, in all seriousness, in this case, it's more the fact that I do that stuff. You know, I have some free time at my job, but I haven't had any free time in probably like, I briefly had some free time. That basically I make it like a wave, and it says purple wave underneath it. Not that it's gonna be real tiny, but that's what I got. Maybe I should just make one that says purple power or something. Because that's me. I just want to be known as the Queen of Purple. There are fat big people I had to explain the hair to. You know, I do have, what do I have? I get inspiration and I've got moist. Feel free to use them a lot more often. Especially use the moist one. I think it'll make people cringe. Delightfully so. But use them on channels that are not mine. I don't even care if you tell people where it came from. I'm going to debate whether or not I even want to darken this more. Alright, you know what? I'm calling it there for now. I'm gonna put her down, so I'm gonna call it show and tell time. Ugh. I think it's a good start on this. There's definitely more work to be done, for sure. I think it's gonna look... I think it already looks pretty good with that. With the rest of the color. Alright, so it's show and tell time, guys! Are we all excited? Let's see what everybody's working on. Last call, so if you have anything else, you can add it while I'm doing this. But there's a chance I may not see it till next time. Let's see. Display pics. Let's turn them on and put on Discord. Oh, I love the Infinity Discord symbols I can see turning. Go to my channel. Oh, there's stuff in... Oh, no, wait, there isn't. Stuff in my channel. These are my 2 channels, actually. I made my gaming channel Domain of the Doomed. Oh, come on. That's not what I wanted to do. Hashtag not professional. I wanted to move this over. Just a hair. Okay. So, let's see. I don't know if there's any 3D. I know there was chat in 3D printing. Let's see if somebody actually put... Oh, somebody did! Shinitis. Wow. The legs is finding great finishing. As I post this, once done, it'll be about 1 meter tall. That's awesome. This was literally posted during the stream. Good job. I mean, that's going to be really cool when you get the legs in there too. He looks like he's floating in the air. I don't know if Cyrus like poofed away or what, but as I said, I know Cyrus was eating. That's really cool. Let me see. Is there anything? Oh, let's see. Laura, I think Laura posted those before, but I'm going to show them off because I didn't. Lauren was having... first of all, I want somebody to make a 3D printed mini of that. It's like the happiest mimic I've ever seen. Also, by the way, you painters out there, I think somebody needs to do it. Oh, it's that's the confidence decoy for duck hunting season. So, somebody out there, right? The gold teeth. I think we need to have... I never thought about doing this, but we need a mimic with some gold teeth in there. That'd be cool. Okay, so that's it for that. I didn't think I had a lot in here. Right, well, actually, so I believe Laura did these. Lauren did these too. And they may have been up before, but they haven't been on here, so I love this Cthulhu. And I actually really love the way that the purple and green, resin. I believe that's purple and green resin. He did not paint that. And I love the way they look together. And it's like, he's right. The purple like shaded the green. By the way, just an idea. This is kind of what the direction I sort of want to go for my orc army. Maybe with a little less purple, a little more green, but I want purple shading in my orc army. And they also have like this Plague Doctor dice tower. They're both dice towers. I took to realize it. I think that's friggin' cool. I think they both are, but I love Cthulhu. My husband loves Cthulhu. But in our Murder Hobo Wink, we had, one of the characters was a monk dedicated to the Raven Queen who had the Plague Doctor mask and get up. This would almost work for it. I love it though. Okay, so I'm gonna poke my nose in here. Okay, yes, there's some Theravalon Friends love in this. When the hell was the last time I did it? September 6th was last weekend, right? So my last Saturday stream was September 2nd. Okay, so anything after September 2nd. Okay, there's mine. Alright, so let's go to the better pick of Shinur. Shinur's not here today. I'm disappointed. So this is Shinur's finished Theravalon Friends challenge piece. His genie, and it is friggin' wonderful. I'll say again, I love his non-metal metallic gold, the way he did it, especially the gauntlets. It almost has it's like an antique look to them. And it's almost sort of like texture, like they've seen some mileage. But this is a wonderful mini, and I'm really, really, really glad he switched to like the blue skin, because originally he had his like reddish skin. And this works out so great. It really makes the reds in it pop now. And the golds, blue and gold, look great together. And it's a purplish gold, a purplish blue rather. It goes towards that side of the color wheel. In fact, his shading, I think, is purple. Isn't it? It is really cool. The shading on his arms, I can see up in here, is definitely purple. So, kudos to Shanur for that piece. It's a great piece. Great addition to the whole Theraval Friends challenge. Gareth is working on, he's got his own genie. And, of course, I dig the purple pants. They're almost like MC Hammer pants. They're like that really drapey material. And once again, color. I love his color palette. He's got a different blue as Shanur. He went with a more blue-green. More of the teal, sort of towards the teal. Although mine is much more green than what his is here. But he's doing a great job on it. Multiple angles. That's not the greatest angle. Let's do the back. Looks great. I mean, there's going to be some great pieces in this challenge. So there's that. Alright, and then Theraval, who's almost done. He said mine's almost done, minus an overly elaborate base, which I guess is what he's going to do. By the way, between him and Mini Mommy, I now want this set of genies. The married. It's a set. It comes as a box set of 4. And I love this married. I want the box set just to get this guy. There's also... I will at some point. I mean, it's actually, it being, I think it's like $40 for the box, which is not bad. Considering these minis they're not little, they're actually fairly large. So $10 a mini, not too bad for price point considering the size of these. And you can kind of see the size of, because there's his fingers. But what a lovely job. And truth be told, I have a character in D&D that has she kind of has a genie friend, I guess you could say. Or a Jinn friend. Married friend. They spent the night at his palace, and she spent the night with him. So, I thought it might be fun in the future to play a half Aasimar, half Myriad PC. So, I was like, oh, maybe we'll make this happen. Also, I think there's some lovely details down there on the jacket. Let's see, there's a better view. I love the details on this. I think they are in there, that it's not a free-handed thing. He did a killer job, and I love this reddish tone. This is what by opposite colors are complementary, so this is a reddish tone, and it doesn't look Christmassy at all because it's not the right shade of red. Or green, for that matter. But that's how you make red and green not look like Christmas colors. He did an awesome job at this, dude. And he actually tried non-metal metallics, I think, for the staff. So bully for him. It's got a work in progress. So what I said, the second was the last date. Those are mine. I'm probably going to skip that. Where's the second? September 3rd, that's after me. Okay, so actually, oh, I haven't got to finish minis. I think that's unfinished. Mini Mommy, I don't think you finished this, but that's like one of Reaper's newest. I love the stickers, by the way, on your, and you've got the same color exemplar thing. By the way, I believe now you can get this web palette through Reaper. I saw it on there. But this was like the mini, like their freebie mini last month, and it's awesome. We actually think he's got a very Games Workshop or Warhammer vibe to him because the Slayer dwarves, the Dwarven Slayers actually kind of have that hairstyle. Yeah, it's last month's, and we love it. And actually, my best buddy said, "Oh, I really want to get that mini. I'm gonna need to get it." He loves it. Now I will show this that Shanur did. So he made coins for the base of his Jin, or genie. And what he did was he took a thing of green stuff and he rolled it. I don't know how he got it so even, but he did. Let it dry, painted up, and then he chopped it. Or he colored, I don't know if it's green stuff because that's what he said. It was like rolled up green stuff, but the color is all the way through it. So I'm not really sure how he did that. But it looks great. They said that's a good way to get coins. I've tried it. I think my big thing is you gotta wait till it actually dries because if you press down on it, then it squishes. If it's not dry. It's all finished. I'm about to go work on that. James McCloy. Okay, so we have this from Mr. McCloy that we got real recently, and it's some sort of a lizard folk mini. Well, yeah, but how would you get it through the whole thing? You know, if I was going to do it, I would take it, roll it out, and leave it as green stuff, then thinly cut it, and then paint the thing. But it looks like you get the gold in there in the first place. So, I mean, maybe you did. It's not what I paint to it. Thank you, Mini Mommy. I'm going to be so happy I have mods. I just don't remember to do this anymore. Because I'm terrible. Kneading it through. Possibly? I don't know, though. I have never tried it, so maybe. But, alright, but that said, my favorite thing, I love the colors. Once again, he's got these really almost graffiti-esque looking, like the way he puts his paint down. It's almost like he I don't know if he is airbrushing them or not, but it almost doesn't look, I almost want to say no, it doesn't look like it, but I love the colors. If you're on my Discord, go get a close-up look of this because the colors on the skin. He's got like this multicolored rainbow lizard, and I think it looks amazing. I gotta scooch this over. Hold on. Let me see what. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna switch screens again because I gotta shoot this over so I can see everything that he's saying. When my green stuff gets old, I add water to it, so why not paint? But I'm guessing, I don't know, because I almost want to feel like that you'll take off the paint by kneading, like, you're going to end up removing it. It's going to come off on your fingers when you knead it, if you knead it through. But maybe you put enough paint on it. I don't know. Crimson, whoop. Look, it crimsons back to more blood ravens. Yay! Maybe someday he'll get the whole huge our chapter done. He's got so many of them. It's nuts. The mini Arcanist. This is what the mini Arcanist was working on. Oh god, and it's got purple in it. So I'm all for it. I'm all for it anyways. Mini Arcanist, that is beautiful. Company first. Okay, fine. I don't know all the terms. I don't care. I love this. Actually, look at that. I think the things I'm going to point out, first of all, the stuff that's done. I don't think the green is really painted. But clearly a lot of the armor is, and I love the way this armor and the metals are. They are, oh my god, I caught myself. They are doing, it almost looks like true metal metallics on this thing. I love the color. I love the way the colors look. Once again, I kind of like that aged look. And to me, it looks aged. I love it. And I love the purple. It's going to be killer when it's done. The mini Arcans, they're an awesome painter. So, and please go follow them. Go check them out on Twitch. They stream all the time. And then the ball GM is working on some crystals. Oh, I see the colors. We're going to have a red crystal, a blue crystal, a green crystal. Hey, look, it's the speed paints. And then they've got Citadel. I see technical paints. And I think those technical paints are for painting like crystals and such. Hey, stay tuned for that stream. That is what's following up here, I think. I believe he's going to be painting those crystals with those techniques, with those paints. So you want to see how it turns out, watch it. So let's see. Oh, they are gemstone paints. Ha! He'll see what the difference is in speed paint and GW technical gemstone paints. Interesting. I'm going to read this because actually it's rather point. As a note, from what I understand, gemstone paints need to go over a silver undercoat. That will look really shiny. Yep. Thank you. Jumped on with searching the how-tos, but even a white undercoat does not look bad. So he's already started, apparently. Yes, and yes. Actually, a lot of the technical paints out there in the world, and even like the speed paints, you can find other purposes than what the company will put out that they were designed for. Like, I don't mind using the contrast paints as kind of a wash, too. Reber is coming out with a set. Viejo's coming out with a set of, like, contrast paints. So that's what we got there. There's definitely some... Oh, I did post the dragon. 6, that's right. Finished it. It is. Alright, so... There it is. I knew that was up. Okay. September 3rd. I believe I did that. Okay, so I know. Oh, maybe September 3rd was the last time I did a stream, because I remember going over this. They're really awesome. I'll go over it again. This is from Pete the Hydrator. This is his finished airfield, more or less. Although I still feel like I think this needed more paint. It doesn't have the decals and stuff, but the airfield is done. I said I love the little tread marks on there and the details. He's got this train transport and the jets that are finished. It came out nice. It came out really nice. And maybe I did this because I do remember. So Mini Mommy finished this tiefling. I do remember doing this. I must have had the date wrong. Once again, another awesome piece from Mini Mommy. Your non-metallic metals in general, even on the rest of it, came out very spot on. This is what, okay, so this is what Baldy was working on, and I think it's the most creepy friggin' thing. I mean, it's a brain golem. It is gross. It is disgusting, but that's only meant as a compliment. I also love, he took and he put that grass down, and there's like, you painted fluorescent colors on the grass. I love it. I love the way the base. I do love bases. Good bases. I wish I could do better bases. Here's the back of them. Them. I'm gonna go with them on this. You can't tell what gender that is. The only thing I don't know if these mushrooms are like glowy mushrooms. It'd be really kind of cool if you add a little OSL around them, but honestly, once again, I'm getting picky here. I also love the color down here with the skull, the green skull. And he's got mushroom. That said, this is a very cool piece. It's very gross though. Look at this skull. Hello, Mr. Skull. And there's the mushrooms. Okay, so this is a very quick paint done by Smart Goblin. He popped it. We had a mini painting. We had a mini painting party on Monday. I'm sorry, Mini Mommy, wish you were around. We had a mini painting party on Monday. We had Shanur come by. And Gel Tip basically came by and said hello. We had Bake Right. Alan Nira, I don't know how to say his name on here. He's a Night Whisper. I'm trying to remember who else. And Smart Goblin showed up. And he was painting these really quick and dirty job for a game he was running that night. So he had to get them done fast. And he did a good job. Okay, so let's skip those and let's go to the actual fixed ones. Actually, I'll show this one. So I finished this on Monday. And these are the pauldron. That's, I believe, a pauldron. These are armor plating that goes on something big and something Space Marine-y and large. It's probably a knight. But he wanted a white tower and a rose. But then I painted the rose on the other thing because I didn't know which way was up on those, so I screwed up. So what I did is I flipped the tower, and I didn't have to totally repaint it. I did most of it, so I had to put the line down here and kind of knock out up here, and then move the shading over to the other side and redo the windows. And I kind of sort of did the whole thing. But I also did retool the rose. Basically, what I did was I got rid of all the leaves, and I re-put the leaves back on, so it kind of matches the direction of the other one. The white highlights sort of went on both sides, but I'm really happy with my freehanding because I don't do a lot of freehanding, but I'm really happy with how those came out. It'd be nice to get my freehanding back to Imperial Knight. Okay, it was Imperial Knight. Okay, so Ball GM. I did have a bit of OSL, but did dried it very dull. I'm sorry. Oh, Mini Mommy. You know what? Alright, so to announce, this is almost sad though. My Pirates game is coming to an end. Oh, wait, is there a... Wait, we need to do this. I need this. My Pirates game is coming to an end, and I really need to centrum on it. I'm real sad that it is coming to an end. And I don't know what's happening on Sundays. So I may try to fire up that Paint Club channel that's on the Discord. And maybe do some painting online on Sundays. Not every Sunday, because obviously I still do the live paint in person thing. But I may try to do it Sunday afternoons when I'm not doing that, or I don't need a mental health day. I'm also considering for the new year maybe of running an actual play on my channel, on this channel here. But that would be Sunday nights. So here's more stuff from Rathmore and Curse City. Here's say he painted a couple imps and some. I think, let's see. He said he goes, the Tula Demons are cheeky, don't you think? So these are some sort of markers, I believe. I love the gravestones with the dead looking flowers there, and I do like his two little demons. Here's the backs of them. Once again, I really love his color choices. He always does great color choices. He's been streaming more too, so... Alright, so I had to do for commission. I had a Rocky, one of the Rocky dragons. I believe this is Scheming Rocky? And basically it was black and purple and silver. So I made it black, purple, and silver. I wanted to keep it dark. So I kept the purple, basically there's a few purple areas. So I did it in the wings, I did it on, the scales and the spikes up top. Go back to the original pick. But still like a dark silver for the bones and stuff, because I wanted to keep him dark. And I think he came out, she really likes him, so... I gotta get that one posted out in the world. More Rathmore, and I'm sure this is more Cursed City. Did he say it was? Yeah, often watch Sky Project's Cursed City, beware the boop. Rathmore also makes pretty hilarious posts. He did, once again, more great colors. I love this. I love the, the fact he's got like the two-toned armor there. That's like split in the middle. This is very Halloweenish because of the reds and the browns and things. It'd be great for Halloween. God, we got this dramatic. This is not piano music, folks. I put up for piano music. This one made me laugh. I gotta tell him when I see him, or maybe I'm trying to figure out what extra word. But I love the skeleton pointing and laughing, the way he posed them. That's terrific. I love the stuff from Curse City. Want to paint my own. Make right. Did this whole little scene. This little Games Workshop scene. With some of the terrain. I know Kevin could tell you which set that actually comes from. I know it, I've seen it, I just don't remember which one it is. But he did a great job. I really like the bases with the way he did the snow on them. I love the colors. I love that green. And actually, it's nice there's green on the two big crates, whatever the hell those things are. They definitely look like storage things. And I like how the green actually ties the whole scene in together. You did a good job there. Dwayne! Oh, let's see. Dwayne posted. Oh no, it's blurry! Wait, it says your semi-finished projects. Although I'm pretty sure, I thought the, what the hell is it called? The mausoleum there. I thought the mausoleum was finished. I believe it is finished. I know he's working on the Manticore. He's got some, I actually like the big guys there. So that's what's in here. I think that's everything. Yep, that's everything. I want to thank everybody for posting who did. You guys all do fantastic work. I'm going to close this now. I'm going to shut off the display and go back to her. Just generic crates and barriers there and a lot of such. Okay, so they are. I mean, I know I've seen them. Well, alright, so I said, good news in a way, it makes it easy to schedule a paint party. Yeah. Paint party. Actually, the paint party wasn't hard to schedule. It was literally like the one Sunday I have free a month. That's how I scheduled the paint parties. We still have 2 more sessions of that game. But I'm hoping maybe to fire up that channel, that thing. And I also want to let you know, this Discord is as much yours as is mine. I'm just looking at myself as the administrator and the person who facilitates, invites people there. But reality is, it's your server. You guys do what you want with it too, within reason. I mean, I know you can't add channels, but you can always tell me to add channels and I will do it for you. I will take suggestions, but the other thing is, if you want to host your own virtual painting party, it's there. I don't have to be on there. So, you guys can do it. Just behave yourselves, that's all. That's all I ask. And it is now, oh my god, that lasted so long, it's 2:19. Well, I'm gonna get some of this done. This is also why, I'm glad I now have the show and tell on Saturdays, but I'm thinking I might actually make it that green. If I remember what color that green is. I want it to match. I think it's the darker one. Yes, I'm almost done for the stream. That's, holy mackerel, did that time go fast? And I started, I don't think it was after 2 o'clock when I started that show and tell, so I've been doing it for a while. Or maybe it was. It's a nice little welcome break from painting, to look at everyone else's stuff and to continue to be, oh, I also have to, I just realized at some point I have to go over that and lighten it. Alright, well, I'm going to start with this. I need to actually add highlights to my purple ombre. Ombre, I can't pronounce it. Cloak top. So this set of weapons is going to be, if I can get my brush in there, it's going to be a match set. Ish. also think it'd be nice to have the green carrying your eye around the piece. Oh, there is the Chanur! Well, about time you showed up. I just finished show and tell and I showed off your genie, which is awesome. I was saying once again how much I love the non-metallic gold, and I love the skin tone you picked. It really sets off the red. I'm only on for another 8 minutes because the Ball GM is streaming today. The one thing I did do today, other than I started working on the teal that Sionis requested. It is more green looking in reality than it is in than it does look on stream. This looks more blue. It's actually more green. I'm happy with her. I'm debating whether or not I want to put little flames, like maybe little flames in the thing, but I only have so much time to finish this in. I have other things I want to do. But that's where we did today, and I was about to, so I was told to do whatever I wanted on this, so I'm going to kind of make them a match set. Let me take the reptilian green, which is what I was actually doing on that one. So basically I took a combination of reptilian green and Grindilo blue from Reaper to make the color for the base coat for this. And I actually went over with some cryptic armor shade, which is what's in the real deep recesses. And then, so I want to kind of definitely read as more greenish, a green teal rather than a blue teal. So I'm going to quickly try to get a little bit done on this. Oh, my hand is like shaking. Why is my hand shaking? Old age and maybe it'd be really bad if I have arthritis, but it runs in my dad had it. And there's a marker in I had a blood test that shows a marker that I could get rheumatoid arthritis. And I've been wondering lately because I've been having some pain in my hands, and my wrists. But it also could be still connected to whatever the hell's wrong with my shoulder. Who knows? I'm getting old and breaking down. That's what it is. So yeah, Baldy's going to do like a short stream. Probably about, you said like an hour long. Which is great because it gives me an excuse to come hang out for an hour. I have games, so usually I have to leave before a stream ends. I am all over the place too. What is this? Oh, Vortex showed up with like 10 minutes left. Hello, Vortex. How are you today? I've been noticing you've been posting a lot of gaming stuff. You have what, the Elder Academy stuff in your stockpile, which is pretty cool stuff. Actually, I've seen their stuff before. It's good. I wish I could remember what colors I actually used in that. This is gonna look different. QQ. It's gonna be close enough. Elder Academy stuff, 5 keychain spell books, and 2 spell books. They have like, why is my friggin', once again, my stream has gone nuts. I know it hasn't for the rest of you, it does for me, and it's only my stream that does it. Like, I'll watch other people's streams and never have an issue. That's not bad, actually. It's not exact, it's close enough. So, how have you been, Vortex? You been staying busy and staying out of trouble? Although you can come and visit, actually you can come and visit the Ball GM because we're going to raid him right after. That's actually why there's only 10 minutes left of the stream, because we go raiding when he starts his. For a little mini double feature. It looks like there is a cap on the bottom of this. So... I'm going to start painting this like this. I'm going to paint it brown. This is not going to show much at all, so it may not even be the exact brown. I know ruddy leather is my go-to. But any warm brown does fine. You could do a cold brown too, a colder brown. The weapon is gold. I said I'm trying to kind of match it here. So I'm just going to paint all of this brown. I see a friggin' spot I missed. Well, darn it! Actually, it's easy enough to fix. I think I have the paint out here that painted that color. If not, it's so dark. If it's a little different than the rest of the cloak, that's okay. It's also very hidden. What the friggin' hell? Why is my paint not covering? I'm gonna try to go like heavy on it. Okay, I filled in the spot too, I think that was not there. I don't want to see any spots. Let's see, you replaced your car. Yes, you did! I saw, that's right, you had pics up of your car, new car. Congrats? Question mark, question mark. Also missed under here, that's not great. Let me grab a little paint and fix that up too. This is going to be the touch-ups. Oh shoot, it's time. I'm going to finish touching this up. It said you got here just in time for me to sign off and go raid Baldy. But I suggest you hang out for a bit. I mean, I'm going to stay there. I'm going to stay on and hang out with Baldy too and probably do some painting here. I now moved my camera up too high. I can't win. Alright. Is he on? Is he on? He is on. Okay, so we gotta go raid Baldy. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out and keeping me company. This guy's almost done. I did not start the giveaway. I will soon. I will have to figure it out. But when I put it on, it'll be up for weeks, so anybody who's a subscriber at the time can win it. So, you know. You have a good day too, Mini Mommy. Oh, and I also worked on, I did most of the stream was working on her, the Ifriti. Let me see if I can bring it down here. There we go. There we go. So I worked on her. I added this. Still gotta be a little low. Started working on the cloth on this thing. She's getting there. I think after that, it's the swords and her hair and teeth and stuff. And the bones, her horns. So she's not far from being finished. Oh, and a base, of course. So if you want to keep seeing me, what I do on her, tune in again on Monday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern, or Wednesday night at 8:30, or preferably both, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And of course today from 12:30 to 2:30. I'm happy. I'm really happy with them. I'm sort of regretting the fact that I got lazy on her because I was just painting her for me more than anything else, and now I sort of kind of wish on the Ifrit, I wish I had taken out the mold lines. I mean, you can't see them, but if I ever wanted to enter it, that would be a big ding. So I'm not gonna enter in anything, but. So that's what I'm doing, and of course, this coming up Thursday, there'll be Cthulhu Rises, Everyone Dies, or CRED, which is the actual play campaign that I'm on Murder Hobowink, M Hobowink, Tiny URL M Hobowink Archive or something like that is actually the link. But if you put in Murder Hobowink on YouTube, you'll find it. And that's at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So that's what I'm doing this week. And hopefully I'll see you on Monday. I'll keep you all posted if you're on my Discord or join my Discord. If you want to be part of it, that at some point coming soon, there may be some Sunday painting afternoons where we all hang out together and paint. So let's go raiding. How the hell do I spell it? Oh, it's lowercase th. You gotta have it right. GM. All right, we're in the right place. All right. So, once again, thank you for tuning in, and happy painting.
From Carol, while she was streaming, I was telling them I was trying to paint some crystals with speed paints and the Citadel technical ways. Yeah, and we have we have the thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody. Welcome. I'm just telling fighting fire what I was doing during the stream, during Carol's stream. But I see your sound still isn't behaving. No ding, but
That didn't ding or anything.
Behaving, okay. The background music is too loud, and my speaking voice is what the sheet I gave to yeah. But at least you can hear me, I hope. That's seems to be, the second most important part. I mean, seeing me paint is the most important part of the stream, I think. Maybe. No sound effects, yeah, then they were two. And those are two. I'll figure that out another time, and by the way, sound effects.
The audio is totally my curse.